He's going to present a bill it's called a kill switch bill.
Seen the internet lately.
But they're saying no,
there's
we're
a
not
lot
going
of
to use
people
it.
out there who think that what you are granting the president is absolute power to shut down freedom of speech. I mean, this is just over the top.
No way. And total misinformation. I don't know whether people are intentionally peddling the misinformation. Here's the fact. Cyber war is going on in some sense right now. Our civilian infrastructure, the internet that runs the electric grid, the telecommunications grid, transportation, all the rest is constantly being probed by nation states, by some terrorist groups, by organized criminal gangs. And we need this capacity in time of war. We need the capacity for the president to say, internet service provider, we've got to disconnect the American internet from all traffic coming in from another foreign country, or we've got to put a patch on this part of it. The president will never take over, the government should never take over the internet. And listen, we've consulted, Senator Collins and I are proposing this bill with civil liberties and privacy experts. This is a matter of national security. A cyber attack on America can do as much or more damage today by incapacitating our banks, our communications, our finance, our transportation as a conventional war attack. And the president, in catastrophic cases, not going to do it every day, not going to take it over. So I say to my friends on the internet, relax.
Well, they can
take a look at the bill.
Catastrophic situation. They could create it, just like they created the 9/11. You know.
And this is something that we need to protect our country. Right now, China, the government, can disconnect parts of its internet in the case of war. We need to have that here too.
Hold on. Why would you compare China, a communist country, to this bill, this kill switch bill? You're going to say, well, basically in a roundabout way, you're saying, well, China's doing it. Why can't? Well, China's a communist country. That's why you say you make that mantra. I'm proud to be an American, because at least I'm not like the damn Chinese, which are communists. So basically, you're using a communist country to say, well, they're doing it, so why not us? And like I said, man, this thing is coming to an end. This thing is coming to an end. Speak for a minute.
Right, and then the reason why they're trying to shut the internet down, the main reason why they're trying to shut it down is because the truth is coming out. Now we're bringing out the truth. We're bringing out the ultimate truth, but then you have these other so-called patriots out there that are bringing out information, you know, by the ton. You know, different news stations. Because when you watch the internet and when you go on these different sites, you'll see things there that you're not going to see on television. You know, so that's why they want to shut it down, because the information is coming out and their plans are being foiled in certain things that they want to do because all this information is coming out.
Yeah, when you watch Fox News and you watch CNN, and these news programs are for the most part fluff. It's not real news, man. They're talking about this big sex scandal with Gore that happened 4 years ago. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit, you know? But anyway, we're going to go into the topic now. We just wanted to cover those points. We're going to deal with the tribes. But before I go into that, where's that paper that I had? I had this paper. Here, speak. Let me get it. It's right here.
Right. So that's the bottom line. So right now, we're just going to, like the Elder Tar said, we're going to get into this lesson on the tribes, because there's a lot of lies out there of who the 12 tribes are, and the Lord has set us up to set this thing straight. All right, and that's what we do.
That's right. That's what we do. It said, this is entitled, "Where Do the Lost 10 Tribes of Israel Live Today?" Right? I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to go down to the last paragraph. National Israel Today. The following is a list of tribes of Israel and their possible national identities today. Although this information is based on historical and linguistic evidence, not all of the 12 tribes of Israel can be identified with absolute certainty. But this is, and then, oh, they even got, hold up, they even got the scriptures, Genesis 49. Oh, these are devils, man. Well, I'm gonna go down. It said tribe of Israel, possible identity, Bible reference. The first one is Asher. Now, according to them, Asher are supposed to be the Republic of South Africa. All right? Benjamin are the people of Norway. Dan, and Dan, we got to cover Dan because there's some madness even on our side of guys saying, well, you know, the Danites, you know, they're the Carib Indians and they're the people of Ireland and they're the Vikings and what's another one? This dude Karash, he said that they were the Gypsies. They're going off. There's no information on Dan. We'll find out who Dan is when we get in the kingdom. So anybody that's teaching that madness, you got demons on you, all right? And you don't know the scriptures. Gad, listen to this. Germany. Issachar, Finland. So I guess the people of Finland like to work a lot, right? Joseph or Ephraim, Britain, and the United Kingdom. Come on, man. Joseph, Manasseh, United States of America. So basically they're saying all the white people, the American white man are really of the tribe of Manasseh. Yeah, they're Mormons with that madness. And we're gonna get them too. We're gonna invade their houses of worship. All right? Judah, primarily nation of Israel Jews, but also scattered among other nations descended from Israel. Levi, the same thing, scattered among Israel. Naphtali, the people of Sweden. The Hinga from Sweden. She's Naphtali. Reuben, France. Simeon, scattered among other nations descended from Israel. Zebulun, Holland. All right?
So we had it wrong.
All right, I guess we got it wrong, right? That's why they don't say nothing about us, man. We're all over the place. We're not on the news. We're not on any TV shows. Oprah is not going to invite us. Don't look for Oprah to invite you on her show because you ain't going. Because if we go on Oprah's show, Oprah going to lose everything, man. She going to go back to being a poor black bitch, all right? It says, although there have been many books written concerning who the 10 tribes of Israel are, and where they are located today, we suggest the following books as a good beginning point for any detailed study into this subject. Okay, let me name some of these books. Judah's Scepter and Joseph's Birthright by J.H. Allen. King Solomon's Temple, a study of its symbolism by E. Raymond Capt. Jacob's Pillar, a biblical historical study by E. Jacob Capt. All right? And I bet you if you put some of these names in there, I bet you they're crackers, man. The Lost 10 Tribes of Israel, found by Stephen M. Collins, published by CPA Books. Lost Israelite Identity, Hebrew Ancestry of Celtic Races by Yer Davidi, published by Russell Davis Publishers. Shiloh, Hebron, Susia, Jerusalem, Bethel, Israel. And that's it. But that's their take on where the tribes of Israel are located today. All right? Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
And that's Esau. And Esau's mind ain't woken up to this, man. He don't know what the hell's going on. Like I said, that's why they don't put us on no shows, and we're all over the place, man. We're all over the internet. That's the main reason why they want to shut the internet now down, because the truth is coming out, man. Our people is waking up to the fact of who they are. Okay. Now let's go right into it. The first tribe I want to go into, and like I said, we put the scriptures together, and we said there's no way we can cover all these tribes. It'll take too much time, so we're gonna definitely come back. This is gonna be a series, all right. And I had some books on order. You got some books with you now that I like to focus on, on the next show. But we're gonna go into the tribe of Judah. All right. The first scripture I want you to get, brother, is the book of Genesis, the 49th chapter, the first 2 verses, and then immediately go to Hebrews 1:1.
This is the book of Genesis. Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
Now let's understand one thing. The last days actually started 2,000 years ago. So you got idiots out there talking about, well, you don't know, man. You don't know if this could be the end of the world in the last days. It could be another 200. The last days started 2,000 years ago. So we're at the very end of that. You jerk off. Read the book of Matthew's, the 24th chapter. Go ahead.
It says, gather yourselves together and hear, you sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Hebrews 1:1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath indeed...
Anytime the Lord would do something, he would set up his prophets. He wouldn't come down to tell the Babylonian Empire they're going down. The Lord didn't come down and before Pharaoh and said, look, let my people go. He had his mouthpieces do that, which are the prophets. Namely, Moses, David. David was a prophet. Daniel was a prophet. Jeremiah, a prophet. Isaiah, a prophet. And all these different prophets, there's many prophets. And the Most High always sent prophets before a society went down. So what make you think the Lord going to have a different setup of this man going down? The reason why you see us, we're the prophets of the Lord, prophesying against this place, because this place is going down. Like I said, the Most High always sent his prophets before a society goes down. All right, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last.
Yeah, that's why Farrakhan can't get it. That's why he said this book will trick you up. Yeah, no, it'll trick him up, because he doesn't understand it, because he's not of the elect, and he's not a prophet. Go ahead.
Hebrews 1:1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son.
So hold up. And these last days have what?
Have spoken unto us by his Son.
By his Son. So when was his Son on the earth? Over 2,000 years ago. Go ahead.
Whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
Yeah, so that's plain. So that's telling you right there that the last days is not necessarily talking about right now, but the last days started 2,000 years ago. All right. Now let's jump to the 8th verse.
Genesis 49 verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in...
That's why the king of Israel came out of the tribe of Judah. The king of Israel is King David. King David was Moses, because Moses, at that time, he was a Levite. He was, matter of fact, go to that. Deuteronomy 33 and I believe it's the 5th verse. Either the 3rd verse or the 5th verse. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 4. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. Verse 5. And he was king in Jeshurun, when the heads of the people and tribes of Israel were gathered together.
Now when you look in the Hebrew, the word there is malak. That's the Hebrew word for king. So who was really was there a king already established? Yeah. but they didn't